Blessed. We're live in Voice of Mars in Nandikan. We're live in Voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. You say positive, understanding. Yes, I. You say. I salute you, 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 Biafrans, I salute you, all the freedom fighters. Listening is very important. Our message is very clear to express ourselves to the international world, to express ourselves, the peoples who are looking for the freedom, to express ourselves to European, United Nations, and the EU, to recognizing Biafran and recognizing their constitution and do the needful. While concerning, there is too long time we have been in a difficult situations. To today, we are still in a difficult situation. The world should recognize Biafran to avoiding second genocide, first genocide. European play blind. They sponsored the first genocide, and the reason why they implemented a zoo country, Nigeria, and today have been disappointed. And they're sponsoring them every year. They give them more than 10 millions for partnership to sustain them for their democracy, to carry on, to wipe ethnic cleansing, and wipe indigenous away, and wipe the right of democracy for every indigenous. And the Western people are blind and keep on sponsoring them and borrowing them the money. The reason why we are fighting to sustain, to live our life. It's important that those who claim as a zoo Nigeria, today, they are most poorest country in the world. Today is the most dangerous country in the world. Today, their people are designated all over the world. Today, they have been blackmailing the whole region. Call it democracy. Our message is 1967 to 1970. They fight war against us. And more than 5 million people die for salvation, Kwashoko, because of embargo. Embargo, food embargo. We pay the price. And what cost us to claim our country was to have before the British amalgamated us? Because of the massacre, 1961, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, individual, they call Igbo coup. That period, it was Igbo. Some part of Yorubas, they're answering Igbo Yorubas. Before now, they claim Yorubas. In the middle belt, they're Igbos. And some part of Southern Kadunas, all the just middle belts are Igbos. And those people planned the coup. Are they Igbo as then, as indigenous, as IPOB, Biafran people? But today it's not. So it wasn't wrong, was Igbo coup. Even those who claim they call Yoruba name, it's also Igbo coup. Put it in correction. And the reason why they make the coup to stop them to not sell the country into Saudi Arabia. There is evidence happened 1958 because of the rising sun of the Biafran, and Saudi Arabia rejected it. And not Nigeria, northern people are premature. Until they take the flag, the rising sun out, then they agree they are premature and they are mature. Zeke played these rules. Jajo Wachuku are doing every necessary things to them to sustain our flag. Zeke sell it because he wants freedom from the Western people. Zeke is under due from day one. Ugowan is under due from day one. This is what behind the sea, which is today every person called themselves governors is under due. British know that, and that's why they cannot behave like a human being. The coup has taken over to stop the challenges. Atras, it wasn't successful. Ojukwu called his own brother Gowon, have a college to travel to Ghana to meet President Ankara to discuss the right the regional control their resources. The same time, Ojukwu and the Gowon is in one region, northeast, from Enugu to Benue, Asgadi, all those people, was reality. From then, they divide it. British changed the plan. Gowon command soldiers to come to attack us, bombing us, with resistance to even to come to Lagos and make sure that to get our territory before the embargo. 1979, American has been preparation from 1978 to support Biafran before our first president, William Effion, has been being subdued by Bezom to save life. And the American has not activated that, and the Trump going to activate this. It's there in the American decks. My message that we need our freedom, that European to listen, if any one of you can be a Nigeria as a country, have all the mineral resources, you coming to seek asylum. You allow a dead man, Tinubu, you allow a former dead man, Buhari, you allow a terrorist to be a president. You know, it's very challenges. All over the places, there are asylums, refugees. We are calling this to live our life, to sustain our life, to be human being. It's very interested to the Western people to recognize Biafrans who are working to give you oil and gas free or renegotiation, and working to lead the protected Biafran Guantanamo system, sewage system, to invite Western people to bring their constructions and implemented their construction, our people to have where to keep on working, to stop trading, stop buying and selling, and implemented 72 years to be working. Ethiopia will be rich. And at the same time, the safe haven of Usman Damfodo, Bozon Folami Kremen, 2030, predicted official what is already goes past in Benue State has been predicted for the Bengrant. 2030, they will take us, declare Nigeria Islamic State. Then they can be able to wipe and subdue all the regions. What they're seeing today, they never see what they're going to see, but we will stop it to get safe haven, to attack Europe. It's not a joke, but the most important that Biafran offer you transparent and justice and equity. Recognize it, and the injustice of our Mazen Nandikan detention will be stopped. We feel disappointment that the world knows the wrongdoing, allowing wrongdoing, and pressing out. It's not fair. Nigeria don't have any right to have a court or sitting, and the failing doing that, there's international world don't have any right to sustain it, to do anything with Nigeria. It's there in the world constitution. They cannot continue doing with Nigeria. Otherwise, they are evil. My concerning that they must not to consider to release them as in British, Carolina, European, Trump going to speak it out, and it must happen. The same time we'll call Scandinavia, Finland, or Scandinavia to understanding important freedom of Semi-Arabia. Today, European people understanding Nigerian is in the war digs. is the state of the terrorists, is state of concern, is state of ethnic cleansing, state of Christianity cleansing, state of genocide. Why is still holding Simon Rebbe? What is behind the sea? And what did you gain? European consider to do the needful. We're standing it to Church Ayaba, Ambazonia brother Biafran, Austria, Sweden, Norway, to stop, to give freedom immediately. Let us to reorganize ourselves to be European and the Western world ally. Biafran is opportunity. Biafran is good transparent to the world, to disgracing of the black people, or undermining of richness to be stopped, to get equal balance in 21st century that African producing and creative and manifestations. Biafran is not only mineral resources. We are brain country to design and manifesting, or will give other African countries who join with us, or we recognize them, oil and gas in a later shape. They can be able to buy our productions, things we can produce, than instead of going far away. I thank you. It's very important to think European masses and European government to understanding this message is the way forward. There is no other way. I salute you, Trump. Have some courage. You listen to our music, you listen to our voice. Our voice starts from the one who was be right to read it out. I thank you to share the message and translate it in every language and do the needful. Positive. Biafra asks for the word. Positive. Blessed name of Chukwu Kaga. You see? Yes, sir, overstanding. Back at what Sunday. Yes, sir, we are live in Voice of Mars in Nandikan. We are live in Voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. You say, we are continuing. Yes, sir. You are beginning to act on my command and act by the word constitution and act by your faith and the truth. I thank you. I said Nigerian government in trap, and the same thing I said in Gazarabeza in trap, and I said US in trap. I said them, all of them in trap, because they're evil. The evil that I let them to know is not only Christianity massacre, it's ethnic massacre. Them fool claiming it's not only Christianity, that's Islamists, because that's why I want them to say, then we can be able to go bomb Nigeria, because there's no any human being and a good country, reasonable country can supporting killing of human being, whether like Christianity or Islamists together. So me, that country had the game on game. I catch them, I will going to bomb them, and the freedom of Mars and Nanik, I'm going to bomb them. I thank you to understanding and cleaning it up. And the Western government, I placing them and them and them. They will crash themselves to wake up, because I'm here for Mazen and I'm here for Simon, I'm here for Biafra, and I'm here for the world constitution. I thank you for that message. Biafran government and the people of the Biafran and the people of Africa are so appreciating the concern and vigilant and seriousness from the Trump. My advice and my concerning in the safety guiding and the guiding safety by the world constitution, to understanding who are the defeated and located
where the terrorists, the blacks where they're controlling, should be focused to be alarmed and informed, to designated, to be warning. My advice is a circumstances that millions of the Biafran has been that places has been being behanded should be concerning in technique and the system of the action should be more crime tree. Clear the land and defended and get the people and designated them. We are concerning by Igbo Butuzo, by Biafran Liberation Army, should be the eyes open and eyes dilating any action American military should be take over to be act, should be consigned for the security purpose and safeguard purpose and safety purpose for innocent people. We are there and we inform you, and now you stand, you should walk hand to hand. Our concerning is concerning to understanding carry a war. There's a solution to carry a war. It's a solution to recognizing the Biafran government in exile to be a government in the whole land, to work hand in hand to United States of America and independent, to be able to safeguarding Christianity and safeguarding the ethnic sin and behind the terrorists who are completed as a government who have our provisions in the constitutions right to be recognized by our implemented as a country 40 state of provinces in the Biafran and the factors and all diplomatic liaisons embassies in the world have been engaging, have been communicated full and warm in the IOU Bank and full and warm in the Biafran Ejema and full and warm in our fundraising and sitting our home and the full warm more than 5 million have been voted and full warm to be able to lead the clear Biafran
more than 50 million.
December 2nd, 2024, and be appreciated to the world to understanding the importance that American can never work with terrorists in Nigeria. They have to have the partner, they have to have handshake with the Biafran to make this movement successful in a short period. Freedom of Mazin American, freedom of Simon Rebbe. Finland should be apprehended entirely. Nigeria should be apprehended entirely to prove the justice. British have case to be answered for Catalina for prevented evil with the Shebugumi and betrayed international law and created this chaos and created this damage in American going to waste the money and do why Catalina implemented these things and championed it and deceive all the Europe. And all the Europe cabinet have been taken over with the people who believe what they are doing is okay, but it's against world constitution. We salute you on this message. Hashtag President Trump, Diasa, terrorists, DSS, Nigerian police has their murdering more than 300 people by forcing them to come out to believe in Nigeria. This is dangerous should bomb in Nigeria immediately. Work with the Biafran.
We are live in the voice of Mars in Nandikan. We are live in voice of Biafra 97.5. President in Joko. Yes, sorry. We are continually.
Be corrected for our message. 5 million means 50 million have been voted to be corrected. We are feel pain when we say 5 million, our mind goes. Our 5 million dying during Biafran war, starvation and hunger, as always in our mind. But Biafran voted to leave surrender of the Biafran is more than 50 million. That is my point. I thank you, President Trump. I'll be corrected. Action take.
We are live in voice of Mars in Nandikan. We are live in voice of Biafra 97.5. Let's start in Joko. Positive.
I thank you once again. It's very important and so obvious that so many fools are still don't understand it, whether on preparation or any preparation. We make it clear in the past 6, 7, 8, no movement, let them and them to fool themselves. But most of stubborn people love their life because of their schedule, for their wedding, for their burial, for everything, skipping to not understanding that they can shift in their program. Or everybody have to be around before the time and not be in the street that day. So many opportunities they sacrifice and giving themselves to evil. It's not part of our game. It's not part of our plan. They're disappointing our plan. They're misquoting our plan. Sending some people who go into making campaign. Some people who believe in one Nigeria, and some people who believe in the government. They still misquoting us. Are they creating chaos and giving those terrorists who hiding in uniform are using that opportunity and killing them when they are realizing why we are doing this and realizing that we are doing it for their own good. They will come to do it correct. It's very important. I'm very sorry for what happened to everyone to recognize that. To be sure that when we call 1 month sit at home or 2 weeks sit at home or 1 week sit at home, to obey the comply. The game is over. Nigeria is going to be bombed. The game is over. Biafran must be recognized. The game is over. Maznaga must be free. The game is over when you're understanding this message. I feel disappointed for you people all, but I see sorry for what happened. I thank you.
We are live in the voice of Mars in Nandikan. We are live in voice of Biafra 97.5. Let's start in Joko. You see?
It's very important to every one of us, each one of us, to understanding one thing. We are not at war to each other. We are here to sustain and support and correct and sustain each other. We are doing it good and we are getting it good. We are doing it all when we can understand it. It's collaborative effort, joint effort, sustain effort, assist effort, college effort, understanding effort to get this thing done. I thank you for effort we are making, and I thank you for effort individuals, every one of you are making to understanding that the reality is nothing much to get the Biafra. asking you and urging you to control your anxieties, to control disappointment, to control unexpected and control expected and not expected, to put on things in the whole and look forward and standing and focus as it is. We are bigger than Nigeria, we are smarter than the Western ideology, we know what we are doing and we are doing it well. But most of us, we are doing it well, but they didn't understand it, what we are doing, but we are getting it right. Correction to be correct, and the point to be clear, that every genuine people of the Biafran should know where the truth belongs and stand up for the truth. According to our government, we stand up and they stand for acting PM, and where the truth belongs is where should be focused. On that category, Biafran is not a personality. By me, by Mazin and Ken, by Samuel Ebe, by acting PM, by Balawa, by anyone. It's collaborating effort and follow according to the principle. We have one leader at this moment. And we are gotten it to we ourselves, to understanding, to take our people out of the evils. It's also different leader and different challenge. Put it back to the one leader. And it's a works. Costs a lot, it works, takes a lot, it works, implement a lot to get it right. There is nothing to apologize, there is nothing to petting, only to straighten it up and let them to understanding who they are and understanding that people cannot fool them. Example, the US cannot fool them. Example, Ngoza Rabeze cannot fool them. Example, CLC and the Baifran cannot fool them. Example, all these Akwarak to Gum medias cannot fool them. It takes a works. Takes a works that even the attacking 97.5 when that 97.5 was going another direction, they looking someone else putting something else because he heard my voice. And people going to watch that, and people understood that. That is our channel was working with the PM and not completed. And I completed it in a different direction. You cannot find it in FM at the moment until when our apps activated, everything will be automatic. And our leader Mazinaka will prove it. My point is very clear. To get it right, and we to understand it right, and we to not have mindset again in challenges of what is all about. What is all about is appreciate what was going on and happy with it and work more harder, because this journey is coming to the end. I express myself to my people. Let's come to the point of failure and disappointment, what happens on these days, understanding Soludo, understanding all these, their them and thems, and then and there. Has there been a game that does not exist, which you yourself knows, and why you are feeling that something is exist when the international world has already come over that garbage? Who is the president? Is a dead man and is a wanted man. Who is the vice president? Is Al-Qaeda. What is going on in the international world? So they are blackmailing you on top of sea because they are not even care Nigeria destroyed today. They just want to get where they have to get even tomorrow, even in 1 hour less. So on that category, there's nothing confusion that the reality is that they're hiding their fear, hiding their pain, and consistently getting it wrong, claim right, because it's not down to their hand. The punishment is coming. The challenging for us is many people are not get it because they're busy our women with the money and the villages, they make them poor and dashing them money, slave them, stand on the line, beggars, begging for money, they giving them money to come to They stay on the line. Poverty is part of culture. It's not Igbo culture. Igbo people will never be a beggar. Will never stand on line for money. Whatever it is impunity upon impunity and abuse. And these people are going to take the money. That is the only hope they have, and the only news they know are going to stop it. And thank God that most of them are few. Majority are not participated. And those you see there is government workers, teachers, workers, their families. There is no normal people there. So my message is that you see isolated and insult. They pressing out to their culture and pressing out to your life, and which is your mother and your father and you cannot accept that, but today is happening. So Soludo has now known a Mazinan kind of freedom is free. Knows he's already getting what he wants, and now he knows that no more governor. And now he knows anything again to stealing, he steal it from now to December. The message is very clear to people to not accept it as election. There is nothing. It's just Abuja showcase. Nigerian media showcase. Thank you for this message. In a general point, I want every Biafrans to understanding important to fund your raising, important to supporting this liberation, important to prove them wrong when they hold Masnak and hold PM and we are doing what we are doing. And important action we can take to cooperate with action of American. Important when we ourselves can demand personal sitting at home. You will see important to sponsor yourself by obedient, by financial, by participations, in one aspect on you is very important. I thank you in this message to make sure that you try to share every message you hear from me and make sure you learn something better than me. And make sure you save yourself. Make sure you cannot be a fool. Make sure that things you was been done in the past, there is no judgment, only that you born into evil and did not know that you are evil. And when you know, cannot repeat it yourself. And those things you have to retreat in a wise way. Because every money you need to make it and put it in the Biafra. Every Chukwu Kabema Abalagi. I thank you all. And the best in the name of Chukwu. Maziman can is a free man, Samuel is a free man, the world recognized Biafran, and the world going to designated genocide government, Nigerian zoo terrorists, genocide government to the Igbo peoples, Biafran peoples. I thank you all, and so appreciate you. And getting it right. Trust yourself. Stand up and continue to stand up. Money is everything. But money can mathematics and mathematics. Biafran is not for me. You think about what I have been for me. And you understand it and appreciate it. What you don't know is bigger than you. And what you do understand it. I have clear message to the Dutch government. I have clear message to the Dutch police. I have clear message to the international. I have clear message which you don't know. And it's working. Why not focus? Why creating a war when there is no war? Why creating a pointing finger when there is our leader Mazen and Simon was being detained? And why you understanding pointing a finger? Why you understanding we are them are them, and are them and are? Why not understanding Ogun Kere is the leader? Why not understanding that the movement, Congress, they're already understanding it to make it happen and strong to get it right. We don't want to be encounter in encounter. The Biafran government have everything soon as they understanding and follow the protocols. The same thing plays out during the PM. And so now, but I understand that we don't have two leaders, one leader. The same thing plays out today. I don't know why we're misquoting it. we're getting it right. I thank you, and I salute you, Mazen Nkere. I salute you, Igwe Butuzo, and I salute you, Sonia Balawa, and I salute you all. I'm blessed. Success, peace and love. Listen.
We're live in the voice of Mazen Nanikan. We're live in voice of Biafra 97.5. Blessed in Joko. Yes, sir, you know. Overstanding. What's the challenges? We'll continue working.
All the middle belt back in order and back in the track. This message is very important. It's the time to understanding every middle belt should understanding and recognize themselves beside their religions and beside where you find yourself and recognize yourself and things are not the same anymore. And recognizing their dignity, your culture, your values, your heritage, your transitions of marriage, of living has not more exist. We understanding that all of you are innocent about Ugowan has been fooled himself, deny himself as an Igbo, who was an Igbo, who was descent. When you don't have nothing together with Hausa or Fulani, then before Biafran War, even after Biafran War, you don't have nothing to do with them, and the result is seeing it is true. The current news, I want to inform every Ugowan, every middle belt about Ugowan, even Tiwan, Danjima, to understanding it's more better that he still would die in his home and protect his home. But understanding that he have more to say, to tell them they are Igbos and tell them they are not in Nigeria and tell them the truth, what happened River Niger by River Benue, and understanding what makes him to be against himself. The same thing to Ugowan. Ugowan, last time I checked, he was frustrated. He asked the Western people to put him in injection to die quick. They said no, that the world will use it against British. You have to live the longer. He said no, that his own grandfather, when he was living longer, that he was living his own home and he feel like a king. But now I living in a motherless house or homeless house or motherless people house. They putting bread in his mouth, pushing him. He don't have no reasonable. He living like a slave. He died to the slave. Also, I want to inform him to know there is a war after the war. In the Western world, there is a ghost war. There is a spiritual war. When he die, they bury you in the Western world. He can never get peace. The split fighting he against because your souls didn't belong there. Yeah, their body wasn't belong there. It's a battle in battle. And that is the message also Gowan knows when he's studying the British, understanding that. And now he finds himself asking the British, I want to go back to die. They say no. For their own reason, they want to control you to not confess about the reality that every middle belt is Igbo. It's not Fulham, it's not Hausa. All those places occupying because of his foolishness. Back to the point for my message to the middle belt, to understanding the time he can now to see the differences and ask yourself a question again. I want to remind you effort I am, and the PM I make. Also, I want to remind you effort Gani Adam, and also has been tried with our leader Masin and they can also with me. Then, and everything disappointed by selling out Governor Tom has fooled himself and seek asylum now, living in River State. living in the Prakot, Uguacha, abandon their people and still believe it's one Nigeria and know its heritage is gone. The next one is going to Europe and stay, if it's possible, when the war reach those places, but Biafran will stop everything. My point to the Middle Belt, both Kogi, both Benue, both Niger, both Niger and both every Middle Belt entirely, 6 nations. I'm speaking to Bauchi, I'm speaking to Jos, I'm speaking to Benue, I'm speaking to Trap indigenous, I'm speaking to Ukumango, I'm speaking to Semeli, I'm speaking Tanzania, I'm speaking Izakibia, I'm speaking to every Middle Belt, understanding this game will be clear. To form yourself, to come on board, to support, and follow the reality. Middle Belt is not a country, it's a country under Biafra. Or he accepted a country under Nigeria. Then their Igbo heritage are gone. That's the clear message. I warn them and I telling them during the time of PM, we are doing everything for you people to liberate your own soldiers who can guide you and raise up the money. You people fail, still calling terrorists Nigerian police and Nigerian soldiers, and they find the result today. Today, the opportunity is open by the state of the Biafran that no state will become. Opportunity is open by the movement of the Liberation Army to go work front with upcoming with the American and upcoming with our movement to be in place. Every little bit to understanding, special local people, to understanding that everything I speak to you as a brother, you should know that I'm your brother. You should know I'm a little boy. You should know I'm a Biafran. You should know I'm Igbo. You should know I am. Not to just understanding time and time to stand up and stand up. With their praise, we have opportunity in the government. The laws are not. All the local governments are located to shut down law local government. With that, they are concerned. And the most of the people are resistance, Nigerian soldier, Nigerian police, are supporting of this white government, the heritage of the country. This time, it's a time of Malafia was the past to die. Sanity and disappointment. But I'm not talking about Pakistan, I'm talking about the people of the land. Where is your dream? What is going on? This message is to every middle belt as my brother and
I thought every time I speak, they know me in peaceful and intellectually, to fighting, to destroy my people, my Igbo brothers, little girls, to wipe them away because they are afraid and they know that what we say, they are not doing. And they don't want to go free and become heroes. Because they hear it. Please, they hear this, don't let it go to prison. We're going to bomb every mosque in the Middle East. We're going to bomb every mosque in the Middle East. It's not much to do. It's not this people and they don't believe us. They are killers. I wanted this message to the Middle East. I'm speaking in English. I need to understand it in general. Because I know so in general. We understand it. But why not so?
You are live in the voice of Mazan. You are live in the voice of Biafra. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge.
Massacre. Country concerned is Christianity massacre. In the practical today, Middle Belt, some Biafran fathers do the good work of people and today they lock them up. The Middle Belt people are silent. It's not gonna be fair. I'm going to liberate my family, and I make sure my family liberate themselves, and I make sure the word constitution to understanding it. Middle Belt is not northern Nigeria. The lie is not any volume into the northern by language, by dressing, by culture, by dignity. Follow me, multiply them and kill them and taking the whole land. And they are asleep and misleading by their government and their governor. The same thing are expecting to Imo State, Anambra, Oud, all those fool called themselves Eastern governors celebrating when they knows Nigeria is in a state concerned that is fire to be fire. Locations, 18 barracks, even all over federations, who are understanding that the force demanding number one terrorist, the first president of Nigeria, as the person, the force demanding sanction arrested is Ejema. I thank you to understanding this message. I said it in a different ground and I said it in a neutral ground. The important for Biafran people now to find your reason, to go to Ejema, go to IOU, to be run, to be accountability, and to be profit and gain. I thank you. This message is not only for the Middle Belt. It's a message for the Riverine area, the message for the Hinta area is message for Igudemigudu. You are not Yoruba. Ife is not Yoruba. All those tracks, all those stories, Yoruba, you have this, all this is garbage. I'm telling you, you know, and you know, you know. The time you hate yourself, everybody understands you. They speak Igbo. They pretend. They know their language is Igbo. Ancient Igbos. They know that Nigeria and the British are making to be divided. The kingdom of the Benin is not a real kingdom of the Benin. There is a real kingdom. But the Benin is the story of the people, has the names as the Benin. Benin is stand up. Benin is wake up. Benin is Indi Biaba. Benin is Indi move remove. Benin is Indi Baraso. Benin is Indi Warrior. Benin and Metro. So let us understand this particular knowledge. Ole is from Africa. Let's stop it here. I'm warning everybody to understand them, trying to stop Nigerian government or police to harass him, to set up him, push him out of the way, is a criminal. The world are watching. There is no way. Only where they are doing in the northern Nigeria and the middle belt, Biafran, they want that American bomb to go, but they will come. We allies, they will come with the government. Biafran is a body to America. American cannot go forward because alone. They threw the body, they go wisely and get it right and save life. And that is why my government approaches all the lobbies. Salute you all for this message to Middle Belt and all of you. I thank you.
It's the challenge. Positive, you know. It don't take an I got you on it. We are going to end it in a positive vibes. Thank you all.
Yes, sir, you know, we are beginning the positive. I salute you, Sonia Balawa. I salute you, Acting PM, Mazagan Kere. I salute you, the man CLS or CLC. I salute you, the success. I salute all of you. Listen, we're in progress. We are doing the good and good. We are appreciating the way we created awareness, fulfillment of Mazanan and claiming and demanding from PM that the American follow, the whole world will follow. Mazanan can say it, American and President Trump will give us Biafra. And Mazanan Kele and being the right time and the right moment. Shame of all those foolish people. I want to call every Biafran in order. I don't know who is consigned. I don't know who is going to be consigned. But let's be more clear. Vam are now new system DOS in doubting indirect and direct of Mazanan because he don't have a life. It's a life to come and exposing, claiming that he proven right without no reasons. Every Biafran already saw everything is showing. What you're going to explaining, there is nothing more than PM explaining. There is nothing more than Balawa explaining. I explaining. There is no make fruit, only to bring confusion. You don't have rubbish. You don't have Liberation Army. You don't have people in the Biafran. You have the foolish people in the diaspora who are foolishness, hate PM and blindness, hate Mazanan and claiming wisely that they are fighting to misleading the reality people, see effort. Go ask Abalawa one question. He bring you from the day your mother born you. He give you from bottle to drink. Go and ask Acting PM what it takes to get a country. Then he asks you
what did you benefit as a Nigerian? And then you start ashamed of yourself. And you ever knows that the right in the world constitution, that you have your right to claim your right, you don't know. And they make it happen. President Trump speak. I am, and not encounter. It's a clear message because we have one leader. I salute you, Mazolin Kele. My message is very obvious. To call CLC, all of you in order. I will be in the positions to be encountered and be prosecuted by your behaviors. Your behaviors have been blackmailing PM. Your behaviors are blackmailing Maznak. Your behaviors are blackmailing Biafran people. Your behaviors have been bringing confusions to let people to not see the work of Mazog and Kere, work of Biafran, Brigade, original Biafran Brigade in exile, and the factors and homes. You people hijack every important post. What come out 0.0? How can you have Lazan office and your lobby don't recognize it? How can you be moderator of Lazan office? Your lobbies are not recognize it. How can you be factors or home or whatever? There is no lobby. Your military don't recognize it. Why are you stealing money for the people, to pay, to sustain yourself, or to prove yourself? What is behind this CLC? Why, I don't know who is stealing money for Biafran. Make Biafran people to put all their money to Ngozola Beze. And these people go to prison, these people they kill, everything. Go to, I don't know his names, a lot of them. Why? Mama Dabichi have been now fooling himself with the PM wife, fooling himself with the Finland, fooling himself to mislead the PM, giving him Bible and telling his Bible that Jesus said like this. They are fools. I'm saying this, anyone listen to Van, I think maybe you are more fool than Van. I don't condemn my own family. There is something makes me to speak in this language. Everybody know me in the past. I promote this guy. And I promoted according to Chukwu Kabem. And Chukwu told me there is a something. There's a something. Just like in Ngozola Beze. Just Allah, I don't know. All of them. There's a something by something. Even included on Ebichebe. I feel sorry for his life. There's a something, there is a something. Today, I'm telling you people, don't listen to Van. Don't believe for CLC. Don't believe for DOS. Don't believe for Suez Charger State Card. Ngozola Beze. Don't believe for all their media. All those things, what do you call it? Amazon recognized Biafran from London. All those fool. How many people die? Do you know Van saboteur PM when he was there? By authorizing himself to engaging with the militaries. And those militaries he brings out. And Ngozola Beze attract them, and because that is where the Ngozola Beze know them. Through PM, Ngozola Beze don't know who is the Major this, Holy Ghost, Major whatever. Van, lack of intelligence, lack of education, lack of civilization, lack of caging by Christianity mindset has also, that sometimes Sonia Parama are not feeling good about that. But he's using it to prove people that him is the force, him who knows, and put every military in danger. And something went wrong. Today, people don't understand where the leak hole started. I say Van is original. Original, it was the truth, because he stayed forward to correct himself, to apologize to PM. And maybe it's naive for me. But in reality, Chukwu Kabema understanding the game. Please,
I cannot count more. Vam set all the military up because of his personal and the blindness. Look at the record. How many times Sorry Abalawa or PM, many soldiers came in the program. Why? Because Vam called them on behalf. Because have that opportunity. As a deputy, what they call them, Abalawa bigger than that now. Because it's the best Biafran network. They call them the Deputy Information Minister. Information Saboteur Minister. Imagine that. A saboteur PM, bring aggressive, bring violent, bring everything, and shutting people down, give people more different viewers to misquoting PM. Besides, I told them all, Christianity mindset will fall you down. We're never against Christianity. Biafran chapter, Biafran constitution as we find ourselves today. People, Christianity, normal people have good, intelligent, and listen good, and respect their church, even their fools. But to recognize it. The same thing, so many criminals call themselves nifty doctors, are deceiving people because of the hatred and the pain from Christianity against them and destroy their own roots. There's many people claim themselves Judaism from Sabbath and this, and also be blind. But to recognize all these things, make it important that all of them are in cage, big cage, that if you speak about the Biafra, Nigerian government will kill you, because Nigerian government gives every Christianity pastor's license, and they pay them and give them location and give them, so they cannot do more than that. But I don't want them to counter on us, to say anything negative. If you don't say it, I don't have a problem with you. Because when Biafran come, you, a pastor, will give up. Apart from our constitution, you will give up, because there is a job, there is a life. So please, Vam, issue end now. Vam, please, I am. Please stop distracting movement of the Biafran, and he cannot distract us. I know you're looking for money, not they don't work, you're working. But there's a level he tested during the PM, you don't see it anymore. Opportunity, people send you everything. Now it's a reality. I'm saying this message to the people in the whole land. Every time you see face of Vam, hate yourself. Don't just if you're frustrated. Only Mazen now they can appear. And Biafran recognizing to the world. We can solve the problem of Vam. We're recognizing his efforts, lifetime, everything he did. Doesn't matter in Geneva. Many of them, DOS them, many of them, there are millions. But the reality is, Abachos are gone mad. Obrone Bus of Baba Nabakare. So the head of the Bonone Abba or wherever Pong or Pucham. From Vavima going to keep one also. So that done them, they keep one also. Come up one also, let I go now, APM Bucano. You man, one thing you people out about me. I said it. There is nothing I touch cannot progress to the higher. You see, PM, put the whole Biafran, break constitution, put us where we are, because I touch it. Where is the DOS then? Where is Ngazara Beza? Sorry, where is Nelly Fibu? Where is all those architects, all those people? Even living soon. Where is them then? Labat, all these things. Chibus, all these criminals, where is them? We'll champion it up. The same thing, APM, the whole Biafran will follow Mazog and Kele. Maznankan will be free in a short period. PM will be free. The international world will fight for their own right that Nigeria can have a Mazan and fight their own right that will follow me at killing Christianity. Fight their own right that Nigeria, they hope, are not now walk at the way they hope.
to recognize Biafra. I thank you for this message.
Yes, sir.
To one Vam Vam Vam.
Biafran
I want
first.
anyone listen to Vam Vam Vam. And I want to YouTube. I want to the Facebook. Now it's a free man. But that time it was Genoa. He blocked him. But now it's not a Genoa. Now you people make him free access. He can say anything against Islamists. He can say anything. It's free, alright? Fuck you, all of you, these network medias.
Blasted. Blasted. It's a different thing, you understand it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thank you. Blasted. Yes, I am. Peace and love. You understand? I thank you. Blasted. Name of Chuko Kabam. Yes, sir, understanding. Baka was something. The captain is unchallengeable, understanding. Everything today is challengeable. But we are living in a positive. Yes, sir, tell them the word in a positive aspect. The captain without a human being. Captain without Chuko Kabema captain the world. Yes, sir. Back to the world. We are back. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Breasted, Ending the message in a positive to concerning disability in the Western world is overwhelming disability in the government in the Western world. To be concerning about refugee and the immigrant, to concerning about challenges of the indigenous. Let's be more transparent to be concerned. Should be fees to make things right. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I respect the world constitutions. And every reasonable Western masses or human being or any reasonable human being should respect the world constitution to give women right, men right, give right and right and right. And the same right, they are blackmailing. I am. Blackmailing Biafran. Blackmailing the African. This garbage should be stopped. There is no go zone. There is no movement. We are expressing our concern for the diplomatic concern by handshaking for the Biafran government to calling attention to the international world, call attention to the world to stop fooling their stuff, to stop fucking goddamn garbage, and stop sucking goddamn garbage, and stop murdering garbage, and stopping this ethnic cleansing garbage. Ask your own life. Ask yourself, your grandfather, where are them? Ask your own life. One thing Trump are giving my message is a man in charge. Everything he says has a reasons. It's not personal interest. It's the reality why he's born in this world, what it's all about his life. It's not about money. It's not about children. It's not about American. It's about the reality. Implemented agreement of the world constitutions. And they stand for it. The world should recognize that. Should not hanky-panking are still sleeping and misleading and seeing challenges in their own country. Italians, billions of refugees there. They're using refugees as experience 21st century sense of, slave. And these black people are passed under dual, Libya, Sudan, different country, abuse, fundamental drugs abuse. They came to Europe, they are monkeys, they are gorillas, they are hyenas, they are jaguars. Why human being that the mother was born these idiot peoples? Just like me, like millions of them who survive and make it right, who fly with the planes, in the Tanzania, Philippines, in the Kenya, lesbian, Philippines, Uganda, put them together. It's a challenge that people go on the doer for the life. Why should they be born? Why the mother born them? Why is a disability to the Western masses? Why is a challenging, it's a political talk? Okay, let's put it now. We have agenda to help black people. Why is a life of Western people, European Union, their life, their belief, their goodness, their interest, just to help black people or help African people? This is nonsense. Trump sending message, it's a nonsense. Woman being is a woman being, whether you're Brazil, whether you're Venezuela, whoever you are. Today, remember who you are. You're a Biafran. American, you're a Biafran. Trump is sending message, but people are blackmailing. Listen to the British that Biafran give independence. Listen to the European who give independence. Make men and their women to be free, to have freedom they call gay and lesbian, and to have women right to have women to do anything like men. Without Biafran, there is nothing exist. Trump is sending the message that people are blackmailing. My concerning to the world to respect themselves in their world constitutions, to understanding Nigeria is not a country. First of all, Adolf Lugard and the Florence and the British government and the world constitution are recognizing to implementing this heritage who call Loyal Niger, welcome of opportunity, Biafran to help the Western people and turn to be a country and advance in alphabet word, geographical shifting, call it Nigeria, Niger area, Niger area, Niger area, the originality place they take slaves to America, because they're not happy that America was bringing civilization to give right for the Western women and give right for the gay and lesbian and give right, because the Biafran constitution is not Ibronyo Usu, Bronyo Aro, the Benwaganando, and that is also the constitution has been implemented that the Western people has supported to be free and give Europe wisdom of democracy. It's challenge. It's a challenge. It's the biggest challenge that every world reader can understand the truth of the challenging. They are supported from their grandfather for their impunity, and their footsteps had been overwhelming them. Failure to go bomb Iraq, failure to bomb Syria, failure to bomb Afghanistan, everywhere. Failure Agamalakarai to bring them all the Syria and the German, failure for everything, failure in the Belgium, failure in the France. They misquoting the reality. and seeing the reality in the Sudan, Dinka people, seeing the reality, Nuba people in Egypt, seeing the reality, Beli people in Morocco, seeing the reality, Ajari in Nigeria, seeing the reality, Senegal, Mali, and seeing reality in Somalia, and the playing blind and hijacking those one in the Kenya, those one in the South Africa, put them in the World Constitution, those one in the Liberia, put them in the World Constitution, put them in the prison. Let them misquote the reality. And they're seeing the people, overwhelming European, come be a slave, and you are a human being, feel good, like a god, that is normal, then to come, you, Western people, to help them, men or women, or refugee, or things, or bring constitution implemented, and they see it normal. And what wish he wish them good for their churches, for their mosques. It doesn't make sense. And today, it's overwhelming you, your own children believe that foolishness, and now sympathizing them, they're smartest over you, now and taking your constitution and believing their religions. Who are you? Let's describe it, those ones you never imagine. They put suit, put tie, do good things, but one thing's religion, take them to the negative, to the positive. Imagine that. What is the constitution all about? I salute you, I salute you. Let Mazen Nandekan to go free and pay his 5 years wasted, and the Western world to respect themselves. The same thing to Church Ejema, the same thing to Prime Minister, the same thing to Ayuk. Let us be transparent. Cameroon claiming a president has been dead a long time. The same thing happened in Togo. I speaking to international world. Trump, I don't hold you nothing. You hold yourself the truth. The truth should be spread. I salute you. You are the best and the best and the first American president in the world. I respect him from day one, George Washington. I am. Then, today, I'm now in Netherlands. I'm nobody. I express my word. Imagine you to be a president. Look at me. Did I'm afraid to speak it and make it happen? Why are you wasting my time to free Mazen Anakin and Samuel Ebe and recognize Biafra and bomb this shit? Trump, I'm feeling pain. I control the challenges with Elon Musk because I am talk to Elon Musk to recognize it, to disappointing this criminal brigade who was conquered the whole world by the media, implemented the idea, buy every medical or student, buy everything, change the fundamentals because of money. The young children fall victims. Elon Musk catch it up. We will support you. I support the challenges of the challenges. It's not American citizens. It's not elected. You have to be free. I talking to you. I respect you, Trump. I salute you. I salute every lobbyist from Biafrans. I salute all of you. I salute also Abalawa. You know, I respect you. I am. I respect you. APM. I respect you. Biafran, I love you all. I serve you. You know, I speak it where I think you can smarter than me to speak it right. We respect every freedom fighter, even the ones who has coming up. I want all of you to come up. I'm not promoting no one. I speaking the truth. I salute you. I salute you. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabam. Biafran, we are into Biafrans. Nigeria, terrorist country, is a showcase. Professional showcase. Media showcase. You know, survivor showcase. Hustle showcase. In the international world, it's not a country. It's a Biafran is a country. We save Christianity. We save everything. We will never be against Christianity. We will never be against pastors. Pastor is against us. Christianity is against us. Nigeria is against pastors and keep them down. Pastor cannot speak. They're afraid of their life. I speak with my heart. But they survive to deceive you. They tend to stop that. I salute you. I salute you. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabon. You see? I am, you know. Now, I'm waiting for my son and they can understand this thing soon. There's nothing more than this. PM, I salute you. Back and watch something. Blessed, Chukwu Kabon. Light picture, blessed. You say...